Hello, custom Chevy fans. We have this West Coast Choppers Chevy wagon made by Muscle Machines. This is an old model. I think I watched this one on George's Miniatures and or Ron's Muscle Cars. Two channels in my YouTube subscription, so you might want to check those both out. Actually, okay. Seems like it says that it can slam up and down, so that'll be interesting to see. Sadly, this is what I hate about some of this packaging. It doesn't show you the other models that they made. It doesn't help collectors buy stuff. But it does say 2004, but so at least on the packaging you know how old it is, but hopefully you'll see if it's loose. There's a date as well. Alright, I've actually reviewed this thing before. I believe this is a Chevy Bel Air Nomad because it's a two-door station wagon. And so I think that was around between 1956 to 57. Yeah, I did review the green light one of this, and it had a giant hole in the hood. So hopefully this will be better. Maybe I'll sell that. I probably can't sell that green light because it's worthless. There's a hole in the hood. Jesse James was married to Sandra Bullock at one time. Not sure what went wrong with that relationship. We got a trading card here. Alright. So, I feel like, well, there's nothing on the back. It's just a duplicate image. It would have been cool if it, was part of a set, Or maybe at least had information on this car. Alright. So, I don't know if this is... Well, I think I'll just wait until I get back to Asia and I'll compare it to the green light one to see which one dimensionally looks better. But I didn't realize this is actually a real car. They have a different livery, Muscle Machines. I kind of thought that was the real car, but no, I guess this is the real one. So, interesting. West Coast Choppers, are they still around? I don't know. I don't follow the car scene so much. I just like collecting toys. But I remember they had a TV show and about West Coast Choppers. I don't know if those fins are angled properly, but it's a 3/4 view, so. Alright, let's look at this here. Well, the wheels, I guess they're supposed to be like wire wheels, Dayton's or something like that. They look okay. The white wall printing on the tires is okay. That one's got a little kink in it, but in general they're round looking. They don't look like they're oval or misprinted very much. And right now it does roll very smoothly, so if you're into that kind of stuff, that's a really smooth roller for something with rubber tires. In fact, let's just look at the bottom here. The treads look pretty good. They look old school. So I don't know if there's a Muscle Machines logo there. It's so glossy, it's hard to see. 2004, Funline. Alright, so it just doesn't tell you what the car is. I'm going to have to put a sticker on this later. There's a little silver paint there for the exhaust system. And then the exhaust, it does seem to be floating back here, so that's kind of neat. And they kick out as well. They're actually angled downwards a little bit too. So those are pretty cool exhausts actually, I like them. The bumper, this chrome piece is separate, chrome plastic. We got some paint in there, so those are painted nicely. This tampo print here looks pretty nice. No moving panel back here. There's glass right there. Seems to be, is that an engine in the back? We'll have to get to the interior later. Let's go over the outside first. Chrome strip is painted in silver nicely. This, I guess that's a tampo print, yeah. This flame looks pretty good. Separate chrome bumper up front, and then separate chrome headlights with some silver paint in the middle. There's no black paint here though. Yeah, there should be black paint in here and here. There's a grill. It would have been nice if they actually molded in a texture, like an egg crate texture. It's kind of weird, If you're going to have a smooth surface, paint it. If you're not going to have a smooth surface, put the texture in and don't paint it. Either way would be better. Alright, got these little I don't know what these would be called, but they're supposed to be chrome on the real thing, and they're painted silver on this guy. I don't know, it might be separate pieces. It looks like there's separate pieces, because maybe I'm wrong. It looks like there's a break right there. But then again, down here it looks like it's casted in. Maybe they just cast it in. Oh, I'm not sure. Anyways. Oh, wait. I think this hood opens. So, yeah, the giveaway is that big gap there. But I gotta say here, because it has these flames well printed, it actually hid the gap pretty well. So I like that. Good job. Only that's the giveaway. It has to be there so it can clear this without scratching that edge. Alright, well, let's take a look here. And actually, it's pretty tight down here. But it does open. Well, it doesn't want to stay open, though. Okay, well, it opens a decent amount. Well enough for you to see the engine. It's just, it's not a really exciting engine to look at, so I could have done without it, but I can understand if people like to see that stuff. Alright, so the roof is really nice. Got this cool metallic purple, and then the whole printing of the graphic is well done. It's centered. Doesn't seem to be anything missing from the graphic. And the perimeter itself also has, like, I don't know what, tribal flames or something going around it. So those are well done. I guess under this magnification, maybe that edge could be a little better, but from a regular view, eye perspective, without magnification, it looks fine, I think. Does this door open? No. It's just like, it looks like there's a gap here. That's just a panel line molded in. No side window in the front, so that's nice. Let's back out a little and try to get the flashlight here. So, yeah. Head focus. Looks like there's a chrome steering wheel, so that's neat. That's a separate piece. There's also molded in like gauge in the instrument cluster, some buttons on the dashboard. The seats have a different color, like a black stripe in the middle. No seat backs, headrests on a car this old. And what's that big black thing just hanging there in the middle? It's not hanging, I mean, but it's protruding from the floor. I have no idea. Must be something to do with the assembly. It looks like there's a Phillips screw head right there in the middle. Yeah, so that's holding that interior piece down, I guess. And then what's going on with the back thing again? Is that, why is it, that can't be an engine, it's too thin. It looks like a chrome sewing machine is in the trunk of this thing for some reason. But maybe from here, oh, I think it's one of those nameplate things, that, no, it's not. I thought it was like a name that like lowriders like to put in the back of their cars, which makes no sense, because if you get into an accident, that's going to go through your head. This does look like an engine from this view. Or, I don't know. Hold on, let me hit. So hard to hold this thing and then hit the focus. That's focused. What do you think that is, guys? Oh, hydraulics. Yeah, I mean, this thing has an up-down feature, right? I almost forgot about that. So going back now to the bottom undercarriage here, notice the front end. It actually has a nice separate piece floating here for the lower suspension arms. We have a solid axle here in the back with some leaf springs there. So let's just see. Oh, so that clicked in down. It was already in the up or the raised position. But this one, there's no clicking. That's up. That's down. I'm wondering if the back is affecting the front. It is. Watch. Sorry, focus again. I'm going to click this back one, but watch the front wheel when I do it. So that actually is clicked it. I thought this was maybe have its own has its own mechanism, but they're tied together. There's some smart engineering going on in there. All right, so it's in the up position. Now, see, the body hits the floor. So I think you gotta do it up here in the air. Click. The rear is definitely lowered. I can't really say the front lowered much though. It doesn't look like it. Let me get the spin coaster here. Unfortunately, my camera's so high. Alright, hold on. I got this thing of tape. There you go. There. Now we have a low view. So the white wall is like hidden. It's almost like the wheel is touching the bottom of the fender gap, or the fender opening. Now let me click it open. Yeah, there's more of the tires showing in the front now. So that definitely is noticeable in the front as well. So one more time, you can see some tires showing in the front, correct? Click it down. Uh-oh, didn't click in place. Uh-oh, now it won't lock in position. Sorry if I'm off camera, but... Alright, now it's down. Okay, so the rear end obviously lowers a lot more than the front end, but the front end did move a little bit, so I think that's pretty cool. Alright. Makes me want to get more of these, but I don't think there are too many castings from this line. I just got this because Ron's channel, it looked similar to 164, and I just like, you know, customized rides. So, speaking of which, let's see, I do have something like this. This is the Auto World 66 Impala Lowrider. And yeah, I mean, I think this Nomad doesn't look out of place. It looks pretty big, but it's from the 50s, so naturally it's going to be smaller than a car from the mid-60s. So, obviously I can't say for sure. I didn't think to bring out the calipers and measure this. Let me do that. Alright, let's see here. I got these carbon fiber or plastic calipers from Harbor Freight. They're like 10 bucks. At least it starts at 0, so that's nice. We'll have to see if these last a long time or not. After I get these in the center of those wheels. Yeah, that might be right. So 44.5, and here's the wheelbase according to the internet. So 2921 millimeters. Where's my mouse? Divided by 44.5. 165 scale. A little bit small actually. Granted, I could be off in my measurements. So I think it's still good enough. And while we're at it, I pulled out this M2 Machines Limousine because it has another cool paint job. This is a Cadillac, by the way, a Series 62. So I don't have many cars here in the States, but at least I got these three. Yeah, I think it looks fine. It's a little out of scale maybe, but I think it fits in well with these models enough to not bother me. Alright, back to that spin coaster. Alright, well, I think it's a cool one. Yeah, if you're a real stickler for the size, you know, maybe you want to skip this. I don't know if the green light's going to be more accurate or not. My recollection is that was a pretty small model too. So maybe that one's out of scale. But for me, I just really like the graphics on this one. And I'm pretty impressed with the hood graphics, how it hides it. I almost missed the fact that that hood opens. And then if you're into the whole up and down suspension, I guess it's nice. I didn't need it, but I guess if it's there, why not? And yeah, another nice thing is the wheel, the tires themselves. The white walls are actually round. That's something that Greenlight almost never gets right. It's a hard thing to do. Okay, guys, thanks for watching today, and hopefully you'll get another custom vehicle in. All right, bye.